Welcome, what is up? Thank you for tuning back into the Chaos Lair, of course. I'm Chris Cass here with your Smackdown 411. Try to get through this as quickly as I possibly can, but I have a lot of little side notes, so it may take a little bit longer than usual. Shane starts off the show and announces the 6 participants for the Elimination Chamber, which is Bray, Miz, Dean, AJ, Baron, and Cena. Perfect. Of course, Randy Orton doesn't need to be in it because he won the Royal Rumble. This leads Dean coming in, finding out about it, and the match sets up for the end of Smackdown, and AJ's pissed. Cena comes out, and you knew what you were going to get. The champ is here. I told you I was going to do it. This is still my time. Fade to black. The Wyatts come out. WWE, don't fucking tease me. Don't do it. Don't fucking tease me. My God, don't tease me. This is not right. This is not right. I hate being teased and not get what I want. So don't tease me. Put the belt on Bray. Bray comes out and basically tells what's going to happen at the Elimination Chamber. Bray is way overdue for this title run. I hope Bray gets it, and I hope he doesn't lose it at WrestleMania versus Randy Orton when they finally explode and go head to head. Luke Harper appears as the Wyatts were going to attack John Cena. Shane O'Mac comes out, big pop, then another cheap pop, and then playa. Let's make a tag match. And so he did. And Randy Orton gets the RKO finish. The interesting thing about this is the mind control that Bray was using over Luke during the match. Like, he still has him. But he doesn't, but he still does. So, I want to see Luke come out in, say, a couple of weeks and shave the beard and have new gear and hair in a ponytail or something. Just something different to prove that he's away from the Wyatts. And of course, Luke looked like this when he was on the indie scene, when he was wrestling was Brody Lee. That was him. What you're seeing now, that was the whole package. But it'd be nice to see something different. James Ellsworth, look, I can't. Oh, and Orton beat Cena. I don't know if I mentioned that, but that's kind of key. And we get a rematch next week, Orton versus Cena. Just maybe a WrestleMania teaser is kind of how they're playing this up. That, and this is the first time ever on Smackdown Live. It's the first time ever. James Ellsworth, I can't fault the guy for going out and look. Say what you will, but James is just doing what he has to do, and he's being told what to do, say. For whatever reason, they hired him to do a job, and he's getting over until tonight. Tonight was the first night that James did not get over. I didn't believe those boos for a second. Carmella comes out. She defeats Delilah Dawson, whose real work name, Delilah Doom, I have nothing about, no clue. But I do like the fact that SmackDown is back to the jobber state, and they're giving jobbers a chance, and it's women. Maybe the women are impressing. Maybe they go to NXT. Who knows? I love it. Get more people in. Dolph beats Kalisto. He goes after Kalisto after the match. Cruz comes out and stops that. We get the announcement of Nikki versus Natty at the Elimination Chamber, which is good. Another match. Pay-per-view coming up less than 2 weeks. You got to build the card. You got to do most of it tonight. Becky, Lynch, and Naomi versus Alexa Bliss and Mickie James was a phenomenal match, I thought. It was really good. The flow was really good. And I really liked the split-legged moonsault. I thought, from Naomi, I thought it was as good tonight, what she did tonight, as any that I've ever seen Rob Van Dam do. And that is high praise. And I hope that she got a lot of love for that backstage. and I hope she got more love for it on Twitter too, because she deserves it for that tonight. The tag titles, what are we doing with the tag titles? I don't know. I found out on Talking Smack that there's going to be a tag title turmoil, which is basically like a gauntlet match. You start with 2, one gets beat, another one comes out, and you continue that process until all, I guess, 6 or 7 teams or whatever is in this it comes out. And people wanted the Revival and DIY. No, you don't need them. They don't need to debut, I don't think, period, until after WrestleMania. I definitely don't think they need to be on SmackDown, either one of those teams, much less both of them. SmackDown already has a lot of tag teams. I mean, you got the American Alpha, you got the Vaudevillains, the Ascension, you got Breezango. No matter what you think about them, they're there. Heath Slater and Rhino. You have the Usos. You have all of these teams. You don't need to add 2 more or even 1 more. Who do you have on Raw? The New Day, the Club, the Tag Team Champions. Well, no, they're not the champions anymore. Cesaro and Sheamus lost them because the Club are the champions now. And that's all you have. Raw needs tag teams. And if the rumors are true that Raw's getting rid of the cruiserweights, they're going to need more spots to fill on the show. So they're going to need another couple of tag teams. And both of those tag teams deserve that spot. Now, AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose, I thought really good match. Now, it's not on the level of the match that AJ and John Cena had on Sunday, which I didn't give enough credit to. But I will say that tonight, they definitely had the best match of the night. And I don't know about 205 Live, so I can't say that they stole the show. They might have stole Smackdown, but as far as the entire show for the arena, I can't say that. The thing about tonight that I love, because The Miz came down, he was on commentary. Baron Corbin come down, he was on commentary. You end up getting that wide pan shot of all of them. Of course, Maurice was out there too, and then you had Phillips and JBL and Otunga and Morrow. It really reminded me of the spot in The Naked Gun where they're at the baseball game and they show all of the announcers from everywhere, and only 2 of them really counted, and that's kind of what it ended up being with Miz and Corbin. Now, Corbin can't match the Miz on the mic. It's not his wheelhouse. He can't do it. But because it's not really his character, the Miz can't match Corbin's intensity, which shined at the end of SmackDown. All 6 guys got to shine tonight. Bray and John got to shine in the first match. Cena and Ambrose got to shine in the last match. The Miz got to shine on the mic, where he does his best work. And even though he's still a good wrestler, and I still will support him, the mic is what he does best. And Baron Corbin made a statement to end SmackDown. Perfect. Now, on to SmackDown, or to Talking Smack, we get Daniel Bryan back, which is nice. Also, we get 2 more titles, 2 more title matches, period, announced for the pay-per-view. The women's title, Alexa Bliss will defend against Naomi. Love it. Perfect. That was the match I wanted made on Talking Smack, that I thought needed to be made. And, of course, the tag team turmoil again. All titles are on the line at the Elimination Chamber. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be a good show. We have 2 weeks. I think we need probably another match added to it. So we've got, 4 now? I think you throw in Dolph Ziggler versus Apollo Crews to kind of do something with that. Whatever this angle is turned into with Heel Ziggler, but only time will tell what these guys will end up doing at WrestleMania. My suggestion is we do another Intercontinental title ladder match, and you just put a lot of these guys in it. That's how you get them on the show. That doesn't really help the tag titles either, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So, without further ado, that's all I've got. So, deuces, guys, and chaos.